Mars, it's a whole Leviathan from another planet, because the player formerly known as Naito Sharp, now known as Leviathan, is here and locking right into the Zero Suit. What do y'all think, especially you, AG, as someone with this character and a long time experience in the region, of going CSS here, considering Light's long history against this character?
Not even long history, recent history.
Yeah, that too.
The last 3 weeks, Light has been beating up Mars. I don't really see the logic behind it, but that's the best part, is sometimes it doesn't have to make sense. Because right now, you know, we got Leviathan looking pretty comfortable, getting a small lead, but still pretty solid neutral starts and combo extensions so far. So maybe you don't need logic, maybe you just need heart.
To your point, whatever Leviathan picks is going to be a bad matchup. Mars obviously playing Zero Suit Samus. You could pick Cloud if you're Leviathan. Oh, guess who plays Cloud? The next best player in the world. You have Spargo. It's very tough on your character options, but that F smash for Light at the ledge is going to be picking up Leviathan's first stock. That's first blood for Light.
And to continue the list, right, you've got Joker, Wolf, Sheik, etc. All matchups that Light is very familiar with, but I'm surprised to not see the Sheik, considering that, frankly, that is a bad matchup for Fox. It's not going to matter, though, because support DI combined with a beautiful Plasma Whip timing from Levi is going to allow that stock count to remain even and early damage to go his way, but not able to capitalize on the extension off the up smash afterwards, and now it's going to be Light's turn.
Ooh, wow, that jump from ledge, not getting hit by the Fox neutral air, the forward air connecting, and that is really interesting, but honestly kind of good for everyone involved that it didn't turn into something much worse. Should be able to make it back here pretty easily, and the flip jump was smart too to get that stage control.
These forward tilts have been extremely useful, just constantly racking up the damage, just forcing Light towards the corner.
What the heck?
That is a fun little thing, my friend. You get the tech, but your platform momentum conserves. You're still in the animation, so you just kind of snap to the next round and keep on sliding, kind of a little bit like a slide off. You don't see it often here in Smash, Ash, but when you do, very, very cool little interaction.
Should be dead? No. Smart stuff. Not going for anything too crazy. Staying in shield, but the back air catches the jump.
Yeah, he just honestly stood there menacingly and baited out a jump by poking with lows, right? He was just swinging, trying to catch a ledge hang, trying to catch a neutral get up, and said, sharp jump, it's safe. That's where he found the catch. That time in turn, right? Light taking that level game one deeper, doing the same thing, saying, you're not going to jump because that's what you just caught me with, so I'm going to call you out for exactly the same thing.
Oh, I've got to point out, that is the second time the forward air from Zero Suit hurt shifting has worked wonders for Leviathan. Getting sort of just over some of the hitboxes that Light's throwing out. Really good stuff right now, but the tech chase could be a big opportunity for Light. Even when he misses, he still finds a way. And
that way he went for that dash attack there. Very interesting, because he had the time to find the jab block, but he just wasn't sure. Instead, they're going to just keep you in those off-tempo situations. And I think that, honestly, that same dash attack, that was because he wasn't comfortable enough to go for the jab block, kind of threw Leviathan off a little bit. It looked like after that point, even though it was only a couple seconds, he was like, wait, you're not chasing me? What's happening? And he just landed right next to Light, who then put him in one more mistech situation and said GG's. Like, it just felt like he was very off his own tempo because he was just confused. He was like, I thought I was dying here and I'm not, so now what?
Right. I don't think I'd make it this far.
We definitely have to talk about how that game was pretty back and forth throughout the entire bit.
Absolutely.
Only until the end, where Light kind of just said, you know, let me just turn a little switch. Let me go up another level. Just only took about 8%, but ended up taking the entire last stock against Leviathan.
He remembered how to play the game, right? Like, he just kind of woke up and said, right, guys, training wheels are off. Leviathan is somebody who can be almost anybody in the world, right? We've been talking about players of that caliber. Leviathan, we all know, right, is one of those players as well. Oh, but obviously Light at the upper echelon of that type of play, and in doing so, is just has the longest history against Leviathan to boot, right? This is a mountainous task to be able to lock down this game, but Naito's are trying his hardest.
Yeah, they're both kind of just looking for relatively safe stuff, just kind of throwing some moves out. Not really finding too much, but Light finally finds an opening, evens it up. Leviathan kind of stuck on the platform, but really good use of the flip jump and a nice route to kind of take center stage back. And now they're just playing some good old-fashioned neutral. What the heck?
Light's drag down forward airs this weekend and last weekend have been exceptional. He's just been finding those small openings. He's been getting KOs. Obviously nothing too significant in that situation, but it's been opening Light up to get more combo routes, more openings you can get later on. Right now, both players roughly at even percent. You have this platform trying to come into play. No tech chase, no kill just yet. Both players are whipping buttons right now.
I really like the idea to go for that down smash, but just a little bit shallow, unfortunately. The no tech into the weight kind of mixes up Leviathan, not able to find that grab. And that should be it right there. The forward air into the up air, and he's getting fired up.
Yeah, that, right, the sign that Light is locked in and in the zone. When he starts to fire off those taunts, that's a sign, even before the sleeves. Now, looking for an opportunity to extend this lead. Been playing this very slow and patient, knows that Leviathan will commit just like that with those back airs, and the randomness can be terrifying.
Definitely. Ooh, okay. Back to some good old-fashioned pokes right there. The grab is usually pretty bad at low percent, but especially against Fox. Ooh. Just goes right down to ground, immediately goes to neutral, and Light is really running away with that. That small mistake is 61 and counting.
And just constantly just getting that damage and getting the throw, trying to find this offensive pressure. I almost said Mars. Leviathan trying to find the way in, just going to go for these forward tilts, trying to get these anti-air trades with the forward air. And it's been working out. You know, obviously been trying to clamp back, trying to get the damage in with the Zair instant dash attack. First hit fair, not able to get anything that time around. Kill percent is now coming out soon for both players. Light trying to get back on stage.
I don't know if y'all have caught this, but in a lot of these scenarios, Light is actually just straight up missing the attack X on some of these landing aerials that then Sharp is following up with a dash attack. If Sharp reacts to that, which he can find the jab lock. Obviously, this is his frame one jab and really close out some stocks, right? Jab lock, paralyzer, up special, for example, right? Find that stock with the boost kick. But he hasn't looked for it, and he's just found the dash attacks, giving Light multiple extra opportunities for stock that he shouldn't be getting.
Wow, the Firefox also puts Light back on stage, looking for the grab, but not going to find it. The sourest dash attack I've ever seen into the Zair, but the platform coming in clutch, and they are scrambling right now. It's going to be the forward air, though, for Leviathan to take the littlest lead I have ever seen. Leviathan
did get a little saved by the platform because it forced Light back onto the stage, which then got him the kill. Right now, 166% on board, but is going to be losing that stock right there. Light trying to find a way back with the up smash. Now it's back to a very similar situation from game number one. Is Leviathan going to clutch up, try to take this game, or is he going to go down 2-0?
And there again, another missed tech coming out. That is something to keep an eye on as this set lengthens. Right, Light coming from a long way away, been here over the course of a very long day. Hey, and potentially now even up at a game apiece, we saw he missed a lot of techs that game. Like a lot. Like almost all of them a lot. And this game is going to be where he either locks in or starts to break down. Missing that many techs can be a sign of tiredness, and it's something to keep an eye on throughout the course of the set, because even a player of his caliber, it is capable of just getting tired. It is late at night here in Boston, Massachusetts.
I do think some of them were almost on purpose, because sometimes it was actually great and it messed up Leviathan's timing in some of the, scraps or some of the low percentage exchanges that they had. But then I was like, wait, I don't know if it's on purpose anymore, because some of these you should definitely hit.
There were some that were definitely on purpose, but it felt like he kind of had the game plan of I'm gonna miss a couple techs on purpose, and then just forgot to start teching again.
Stuck at the ledge right here, should be able to tech. Somehow it's a footstool as well. What a reversal, but the grab sets it all up again.
Sharp there trying to find a quick and early little piece of cheese of his own, but a mistech in turn going to give Light the opportunity, just some positioning-based pressure and going out for the edge guard attempt.
So smart.
And yeah, sometimes just a little push is all you need.
A late hit nair just was able to lock out Leviathan from getting that recovery in. And just as I was talking, Leviathan now losing another stock. Light taking a commanding lead in less than a minute. 74% only on your first stock. Leviathan is just getting these up tilts in like at Smash 4, going in crazy.
Yeah, Light just locked in there, right? And literally read the air dodge 3 separate times on that stock. Now the paralyzer on the miss, right? Literally, miss tech, paralyzer, boost kick. We saw AG. We were talking about it before. There it is. But you need to find a couple more of those fast if you want to get back in this one, because too early SDs is not where you want to be.
Yeah, I can definitely tell that this isn't Sharp, because I think Sharp would have given up. But Leviathan's still trying. Maybe the next game, though?
And
I don't know.
the thing about the Leviathan, right? kind of taking that new tag to heart, right? Because Leviathan is unrelenting, it is unending, and it is coming. And Sharp trying to do so, but going to have to push it down. Counter pick advantage here. 2-1 in the set. It's not the worst margin it could be, right? It could be 2-0.
Sure,
but
yeah. I definitely think that it could be 2-0.
I think any given stock from the first 2 games might have been longer. Any given stock, pick one at random, may have been longer than that entire game.
I think Light just has to recognize, hopefully his mentality is still intact. Obviously, Game 1 and Game 2 were pretty close. You kind of have to accept that you lost Game 3 because of the unfortunate interactions that happened off the ledge both times your first and second stock. So running it back on Town and City, this is the one stage that Leviathan had won on in game number 2. Light had actually won on PS2 games 1 and 3, so let's see if it's going to be a repeat.
I don't know. Light looks locked in. He has not moved in the player camp for the last minute and a half. So you can see in the gameplay, too, finding the hits right now. Look at these combos, too. So sick.
I love that retreating Zare, but it's gonna get caught out as Leviathan, right, tries to get caught in the scramble. However, in doing so, just this movement basis, right, the single hits trading back and forth. These two players still playing neutral right now, but it's going to be Leviathan with the potential opening. However, Light able to find the reversal and the Dragon missing the tech chase, finds the pressure the other way, and the Paralyzer. Leviathan, after the scramble back forth, the dance of Swans, the full-on tangle, going to find the first stock at the end of the day.
And Light had the opportunity to seal at that stock and could have been up 3-2, obviously making it now 2-2, but because Leviathan was able to get the down smash earlier, just barely enough before he could roll through, it was enough to get Leviathan that KO earlier.
And forcing on the early flip kick, there's a huge opportunity for him as well to continue to find some additional pressure. Light has been, again, very disciplined with these grabs, willing to take these up tilts, take grabs, reset, and really has just locked in on Sharps on Leviathan's and roll habits and air dodge habits throughout this set, plus his willingness to flip kick early. He has called it out now 2-3 times in a row, and that's the first time we've really seen Leviathan use a flip kick successfully in a minute.
Wow, I love that follow-up right there. The neutral air into the weight, and then you can forward smash or down smash depending on the option. Really good stuff, and Light does look locked in.
Something I like there is that down smash covers roll in towards the ledge, so even if you do not end up getting the kill, you still get the damage. You probably end up pushing Leviathan on the opposite side of Town and City to get another KO.
And that was so cheeky as well. Utilized the Paralyzer, B-reverse, recognizing Light might parry it, but because of the parry on a projectile, he's able to get the frame 1 jab out for the punish. However, Light cooking on the platform like there's no tomorrow. It's not going to be enough, but the tips of those toes creeping down below the Town and City ledge, AG, and while the clip didn't put you on